Alright, welcome everybody to another Vatsim flight here on the Flytam fan channel. We're here at Toronto International Airport in the Pmdg 777. And I already filed my route, and I've listened to the ADIS, and I've yet to ask for clearance, but we're on the ground frequency. And we'll be getting ready shortly. I'm just setting up a little bit of the flight plan. And I'm going to assume our runway. Actually, let me pull up my weather network app and I can get that for our estimated arriving runway. That's going to be 24 right on the Habs 3 and the Miligo or Migelo go to route, and that should all be ready to go. I'll accept that and I'll change that to 270. We'll do reducted or derated takeoff 1 and derated climb 2. I think it's 235, I believe. So we'll ask for clearance to Montreal and we'll see what they have to say. Toronto ground, Air Canada 339, mic check.
Air Canada 339, Toronto ground, average.
That's really hard to hear. Looks like we have some center tank fuel. And we'll go ahead and ask for clearance to Montreal. Okay, Toronto ground Air Canada 339 is requesting IFR clearance over to Montreal as filed with information Tango.
Air Canada 339, cruising altitude is improper for your direction of flight. Would you prefer flight level 310 or flight level 330?
310 for Air Canada 339.
Roger, Air Canada 339, you're cleared to Montreal Airport via the dead key floor departure, vehicle transition, flight plan route, depart runway 23, squawk 6370.
Okay, we're cleared to Montreal off the Denki 3 departure McGillow transition, squawk 6370, Canada 339.
Air Canada 339, read back correct, push to your discretion, information uniform current, contact me ready for taxi.
Alright, push to discretion, we'll call for the taxi and information uniform, Air Canada 339. Alright, so let's go ahead and put 310 in there now. And I try my best to be as clear as possible because probably he's trying his best as well, just the mic gets a bit messed up through Vatsim, so we're good there. And push at your discretion. I did the APU fire test. Let's get started up. I'll put my track IR back on, and my specs will be in the description, by the way, if you're wondering about that. And I'm just a brief one. I'm using the 962 gigabyte version. A really old 440 i5, which I will be replacing soon. 16 gigs of RAM, DDR3. That's all. That's all I remember off the top of my head. But I'll put it all in the description. And come middle June, end of June, I'll have a brand new PC to be recording with. So that'll be a lot better. Let me go ahead and put that squawk code in there. 6370. APU is fired up, I believe. There it is, APU running. Let's take off the ground power. Make sure the parking brake is set, and we'll remove the chocks. There they go, everything's disconnected. And I did forget, but we'll do it real quick. I'll do a quick wrap up of everything of the checklist, because I think I remember what's on it. Should be an oxygen back there, but I'm not going to try for it. Okay. So oxygen is tested, flight limiter checked. Heading and altimeter, normal. We'll go flight deck doors closed and locked. MCP is set. MCP is the mode control panel right here, so speed, heading, and altitude. Takeoff speeds, we have our rotate, and we have our V1 rotate and V2 speeds. CDU pre-flight is completed. The trim is supposed to be 3.25, and I'll do that when the hydraulics are powered up. Taxi takeoff briefing, I am my own person, so it's completed. And we'll do the before taxi at that stage in time. So we'll go ahead and assume we've been cleared for hydraulic startup or power up. Make sure the doors are all closed. Kind of just do a run through of all your pages. That's what I like to do. Make sure everything's good and ready to go. Obviously hydraulics are off. Don't need that. What am I looking for? There we go, hydraulics. So let's turn on the right electric. We'll wait for the light to extinguish, and we'll do it at 3000. There it is, and left. $3,000, light off, and center 1 and 2 electrics. And 3000, and we'll do the two center one and 2 air pumps. There they go. It looks like we don't have any fuel in our right center, but we have it in our left center. I'll just turn on, let's see if I'll just leave the right one off. That's all. So I will put our flight control page on, and we're doing a trim of 325 before I forget. And push at your discretion, so we'll go ahead and push back now. Let's actually, I'll confirm the runway we're taking. Trying to ground Air Canada 339. Just want to confirm the runway is 23.
That's an affirmative, Canada 339.
Roger, Air Canada 339. Okay, so we're taking 23. So I gotta position myself nose left. And this is our aircraft. I'll show you it here real quick. And this is Flytampa's Toronto Pearson International Airport. Very nice. I do have dynamic lighting on. So basically we're here. We got to taxi all the way to 23, which is all the way down here and back over there somewhere, and we're going to take off this way. It's a pretty long taxi, but we'll get done. Alright, so clear to push back, as he said, at my discretion. Put up the, let's go nose left. There's our pushback truck, and I'm using GSX for the pushback. Anti-ice is auto, however, it's 28 degrees and I'm using real world weather, so that anti-ice is definitely not needed. I'm also using Active Sky 16 and Active Sky plus the CA. I don't know what that stands for, but the ASCA. I'm using that as well for V4, P3D version 4. Let me get my controls here. But yeah, track IR, you see I'm using it. It's really cool. I can tilt right, left, up, down. It just, especially with the small aircraft like the Piper Cherokee and even fighters like in DCS, this is a must-have. For the small aircraft, for the pattern work, it really helps. And for DCS, if you're a fighter, it's kind of, if you don't have this in your dogfighting, you're kind of done for. So. Alright, so we will get away from the gate a little bit before we start up. I'm running right now at about 20 frames per second. I'm hoping with my new PC I'll have FTX Global all that installed and I'll be running at 30 plus. That's kind of the goal at max settings, so we'll see when I get to that. See, the N2 is rising. That's the smallest, those are the series of small fans behind the big N1, the big fan. High compressor stage. I think around 35 or 38 is when the fuel flow starts to kick in. I could be wrong. Maybe even 33. I thought it was 35 before, that's what I thought. The N1's starting to kick up as well. EGT's rising, there's 37, fuel flow is starting to rise. Vibrations are coming up as well, oil temperature is coming up. It looks like we have a good start. There's the starter cutout sound. I'll do squawk mode Charlie for him. Now we'll do start left engine. I just noticed I didn't do the TCAS test. Oops, I'll do that right now. If I can click it. There we go. There you go, the N2 is rising, probably get to 35 and the fuel flow will rise in. TCAS is a test. Let me pull out the Banky 3 departure. I have it in my charts here. Okay, so for runway 23, we need to climb and maintain 5,000 unless we're told otherwise. Depart heading 237 to 1,100 feet, then a climbing right turn to 245. So 237 is the runway heading, so I'm just going to go ahead and set 245 in there, just so I'll get up to 1,100 feet, and then I'll turn right to that 245 immediately in my brain. Expect radar vectors to Xavier, which is this one, if I'm pronouncing that right. And that's pretty much it. So we're good there. APU can come off. Flaps can go to 5. Let's put our dome light on, off. Taxi lights can come on. Now it's that dynamic lighting again. Looks very nice. Alright, so we'll call for our taxi. And before we do that, let's do our before taxi checklist real quick. So Antice's auto recall is checked, except for the TCAS, which we're going to do on the runway. Flight controls, we'll do that right now. So ailerons left.
Ground Canadian Express 454 request clearance I Kansas City with information to uniform. Access 454 Toronto Ground, good evening. Your altitude is incorrect for your taxi and flight rules. Would you prefer 8,000 feet or 6,000 feet? Say again, sir. Can you expect?
And Toronto Ground Air Canada 339 is ready to taxi for runway 23.
Air Canada 339, runway 23, altimeter 2992, taxi, apron your discretion, Alpha Mike, Alpha Hotel, hold short, runway 23.
Okay, so apron of discretion, taxi Alpha Mike, then Alpha Hotel, hold 23, Air Canada 339. Toronto arrival Air Canada 339, just wondering, you taking departures today as well?
That's correct, sir. Toronto winds 22013, gust 21, clear takeoff 23.
Clear takeoff 23, Air Canada 339.
Canadian Express 454 behind departing 777, runway 23.
Line up and wait behind the 777.
The reason I confirmed was he said monitor approach, and I was just wondering if he meant, because usually they say contact. So put the power up. We'll do clock for the time. Getting some frame issues. So go. Yeah, I got a lot of frame issues there. Maybe that's that dynamic lighting. Just turn that off after. win. And gear up. That 100 feet, right turn.
Ocean 654, unfortunately no DC services are available until Montreal Center. Radar service terminated, frequency change advisories approved. Have your flight, sir.
We're going to call for Western 654 until we get to Montreal. Thanks for your time. Have a good night. Western 654.
Q. Canada 329, altitude passing.
Passing 2,400 now, Canada 339.
Canada 339, thanks. Climb level 230, left turn direct, savior on course.
Direct saver on course and climb 230, Canada 339.
Express 454, caution the possible wake turbulence behind the heavy departing 777, Toronto winds 220, 13, gust 21, clear takeoff 23.
Clear takeoff 23, Express 454.
There's the imbalance. I'll turn the crossfeed on, hopefully it'll help here.
Can Express 454, altitude passing.
Express 454 passing 1,800.
Can Express 454, Roger, you're identified, maintain the heading, climb flight level 230.
Flight level 230, Express 454.
Everything Express 454, you can make the right turn now, direct Tulik on course.
Direct Tulik on course, 454.
Traffic.
Shouldn't be anything to worry about that guy. So yeah, the last, I think the next ATC we have is Montreal Center. Other than that, I have no idea. Let me check the VAP map real quick. That'll give me an idea. Montreal Center and Montreal has gone offline, so we don't have anything in Montreal, but we do have Center at least, so maybe he'll act as everything hopefully for us. And 10,000 feet, landing lights can come off. Shouldn't be a rough ride, so I will select the seatbelt sign off as well. And as we leave the Toronto on our left, love the dynamic lighting. So we'll do our, I guess we should do our takeoff checklist. Let's see here, what does it want us to do here? Well, let's check the engine. And they're the same for the fuel flow. But that's not the issue. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not right. No. Abnormally low? Not really.
Canada 339 call, Toronto Center now, 12577, good day.
Toronto Center, 125.770, Air Canada 339, thank you. 125.770.
Canadian Express 454, call the center now, 20.
Toronto Center, Canada 339 off the Danke 3 departure, climbing through 16,000 feet, almost approaching the Danke intersection now.
Again, Toronto Center, good evening. You're identified, welcome aboard.
Hey, Toronto Center, it's WestJet 654, checking in flight level 250, 32 nautical miles west of St. Anne on course.
WestJet 654, you're identified, welcome.
Canadian Express 454, checking in through 120 for flight level 230.
Canadian Express 454, Toronto Center, good evening. Climb flight level 360.
Canadian Express 454, thank you.
Okay, I see what it wants me to do. Alright, we'll go to the fuel page. Hopefully this one will go in. We'll turn that crossfeed off. And we'll turn the center right off. The center. Actually, I don't want the engine to die, so. I have an idea. This. And that. There we go. Now it'll drain the other fuel. And Toronto Center, Air Canada 339 was instructed to stop at flight level 23. Can we climb up to our cruise?
Air Canada 339, you can climb level 310.
310 for Air Canada 339, thank you very much. There we go. Do that as well just because I think the center just came online. So me asking, he probably didn't get the info that I was stopping at 123, so luckily I told him because he might have been like, why are you not climbing up? And we'll wait till this gets to 30.2 and then we'll switch them back over. And we'll turn the cross feeds off. .8. I'll just keep this up just so I don't forget. Might be a bit dark. Yeah, we'll leave the dome light on. Whatever. It looks nice. So we're in kilograms. Oh, that's a lot of fuel. I thought that was in pounds. I gotta go change that later. Let me go quickly check. Jeez, that's a lot of fuel. Okay. Alright, I gotta change that to pounds. Wow. Yeah, that is a lot of fuel. Okay. I thought I was using pounds.
Canadian Express 454, risk is sounding like a Delta pilot from 190 through 230. We're experiencing some light chop.
Express 454, thanks for the pilot.
I think we're also getting a little bit of that. So yeah, Montreal Center's up, Toronto Center is up, and we'll just have to wait on if maybe we'll get someone to take over Montreal ground or something. I think... Okay, I was going to say we might have another airplane in front of us that's going to Montreal as well, but no we don't. Alright, 66.8.7 off. There we go. I probably should have turned the fuel pumps on before taking off the crossfeeds. But there we are. And we're balanced now, for the most part. And I'm just going to see where our top of climb is, just before the Satin waypoint. That Sanin. And top of descent is a little bit there. I'm just wondering if that's enough. And we're approaching our cruising altitude soon. Almost there. "15 minutes into the flight, we're at a cruise basically. 200 feet or 400 feet away. Engines will come back a little bit for the cruise, and there we are. Cool. What's full dome look like? Let's see what storm looks like. Wow, that's a lot. That lighting looks very good. Alright, so we're direct now to, not direct Montreal, but now we're direct to our transition of Miglo. And we're taking the Habs re-arrival. I plugged in 24 right just because that's what my weather app is telling, that's what's active, but I'm sure when I get there I'll have to change it. And actually on our current flight path, we're about to enter in Boston Center, it looks like. Montreal Center, kind of 339 with you at flight level 310.
Montreal, say again your call sign.
Air Canada 339.
Air Canada 339, City, Montreal Center, good evening. Welcome aboard. Expect ILS runway 24 right approach. Altimeter at Montreal 2985. When ready, descend to 8,000.
2985, expect ILS 24 right, and descend, maintain 8,000 when ready, Air Canada 339, and we'll expedite that descent right now. Q985. It's a very short flight, only 26 minutes in, and we're already in our descent. So we'll do descent checklist. Auto brakes can come to 2.
Rouge 24, on va être prêt à circuler piste 29.
Recall is checked. No, it's checked. Auto brakes are 2. Landing VREF 158 at flaps 30. First reading completed.
Rouge 14, Québec, la piste 29, altimetre 2981. Circuler la rampe, Charlie, rappelez à l'écran.
Rampe Charlie, puis on est à l'écart piste 29, rouge 24-4.
Air Canada 882 Heavy, Montreal. Air Canada 339 Heavy, descend 4000.
Descend 4,000, Air Canada 339 Heavy. I'm probably going to expect vectors, so I'll leave that in there. Oh, vector's gone away, never mind.
Air Canada 339. Turn right, heading 150, descend 3000.
Right to 150, descend 3,000, Air Canada 339.
Air Canada 339 Heavy, continue right turn, heading 210. Maintain 3000 until established, clear for ILS, runway 24 right, call me when established.
Okay, right turn to 210 and maintain 3,000 until established on 24 right, Air Canada 339. Montreal Center, Air Canada 339 is established on the localizer now for runway 24 right.
Air Can 339 Heavy, Montreal 123015, gusting 22, altimeter 2985. Clear to land, runway 24 right.
Clear to land, 24 right, Air Canada 339. Great, so we've been clearance to land. No one in front.
Good evening, Air Canada 888 requesting IFO clearance 212 Heathrow.
Air Canada 888, Montreal Center, good evening, standby 1.
Glide slope is alive. And we'll go gear down.
2500.
Thank you, Mr. Radar Altimeters. We know that's working. So landing checklist is gears down, flaps are coming down to 30, and speed brakes are armed, so 2 of those are done, just the last one remaining. Go flaps 20. Bit of wind here on final. Flaps 25. And we'll go for the flaps 30. Landing checklist completed.
Air Canada 888, Montreal.
Montreal Center direct.
Are you able to take off on 8,000 feet?
Oh, second?
Are you able for a takeoff on runway 25, which is 8,000 feet long?
I barely see it. Alright, we'll follow the localizer, or the ILS all the way down here. ILS will stay in place.
Affirmative, we can do
I mean,
25.
auto throttle will stay in place.
Approaching minimum.
Okay then, Air Canada 888 is clear to Heathrow Airport via the Ottawa 4
Landing.
departure. Flight plan route. Runway 25 will be used and squawk code 0347.
Okay, accepted Heathrow is 5 Vpilot, yeah. Then 5 pound route. Squawk 0347 800.
Correct.
Canada 888, readback is correct. Person start detector discretion. Call me when ready for taxi. Altimeter at Ottawa 2986.
2986, Air Canada 888, and we'll go on where taxi.
And touched. Reverse green.
Rouge 1-4, Montréal, contactez Boston en anglais maintenant. 1, 2, 8, décimal 3, 2. Bon vol, salut.
108 décimal 32.
Rouge 1-4, affirmatif, 128-32, bonne soirée.
I'll take this left turn here.
Ça Rouge 144, opération 28 décimal 32, bonne soirée.
Montreal Center, Canada 339 is off at Bravo 2.
Air Canada 339, welcome to Montreal, sir. Taxi via Bravo 2, cross 28. Foxtrot, the ramp is at your discretion.
Hey, Bravo 2, cross 28, Foxtrot, and if I heard correctly, gate at my discretion. Air Canada 339.
339, your IFR flight level, and I hope we'll next time. Emirates 102, heavy, Montreal Center, flight level 370, welcome aboard.
Look at my little chart out here. Bravo 2, wow, we went really far than I was expecting. Bravo 2 to Foxtrot, cross between Foxtrot, gate at my discretion. Okay. Looks good. Runway turn-off lights can come off. I think they're already off. APU can come on. I see both signs are still on. Let's make sure the weather radar is off. Taxi lights are off. Traffic's off.
Back in cockpit.
I don't know why I'm stopped. My bad. There we go. So TCAS is on, I think, Expander, or I forget the mode I was on, but we'll just go ahead and turn it off, actually.
SkyWest 6, Montreal Center, roger. Well, you're leaving my space to the west, actually, so radar services are. Switch to Unicom on 122.8. Have a safe flight, sir. See you next time.
Chain unit 122.8, and thank you for the ATC, SkyWest 6 Heavy.
Third on the left,
It's
third
a
on the
pleasure.
right. I think that was the smoothest arrival I've ever had into Montreal. And taxi, so that was great. Reset my minimums there. I'll turn off my flight directors. And gate of my choice. So hopefully, let's see what they're called, and maybe I can get GSX to tell me which one's good. Okay, 59. Let's see here. That'd be really fast. Gate. 59 apparently is open. Sure, UPS. Did I pick 60 or 59? Yeah, I picked 59, good. I think this is my first night flight in, oh, keep doing that, in a bit. In probably about 2 to 3 months, so it went pretty well, I think. Other than me fiddling with the radio dial on departure, but other than that. Alright, let's go in for 59. We'll turn off the taxi lights so we don't hurt them down there. I do this more in the 777 than I do in the 747. It's kind of funny. Is there no person to guide me in? There's usually a guy there. Oh wow, they didn't have one. Alright, I'll estimate. I think that should be fine. Let's go a little bit more, maybe. Yeah, I wish that there usually is a guide I'm martially on in, but yeah, we'll just leave it here. That's fine. Engines off. AP should be started. And I'm off. Dome light can come on. Hydraulics can come off. Fuel pumps can come off. Actually, we'll leave the... I think the right one feeds the APU. I could be wrong. Let me check. You know what? That doesn't matter because I'm going to be turning on the ground services anyways, so...
Montreal Center getting in Gulf Stream 388 Lima Delta IFR to LA. November 388 Lima Delta, you're cleared to Los Angeles Airport. You had the 302 departure, flight plan route. Runway 24 left is in use for departures. Squawk 0364. Good evening. Alright, flight to LA 0364. Anything about Delta, read back correct. Push and start is at your discretion. We're in ready for taxi. Altimeter at Montreal is 2985. 2985 will cover the taxi.
Montreal Center is there again, 880 ready to taxi.
We're at the center. Shut down and... here.
Canada 888. Altimeter 2986. Taxi the ramp. Bravo. Contact me holding short. Runway 25.
Taxi to 25 via Bravo and hold short. Air Canada 888.
Montreal Center, just going to say goodnight, and I just wanted to let you know that that was probably the smoothest arrival I had into Montreal, and this is Air Canada 339. I'll see you next time.
Answer Air Canada 339, say again.
Oh, I just want to say good night and thank you for the service. I just want to know that was the smoothest arrival I've had into Montreal so far, so thank you.
I'm so glad to hear that. Pleased to meet you next time. 339. Good night.
So if you like this, please like, comment, subscribe, and if you want more videos like this, just tell me in the comments and I will do more. Expect also videos on the 787 when that comes out, the 747-8 when that comes out, the, what else, 737 I will be doing as well, A330 by Aerosoft when that comes out, and just basically everything that's going to be happening in the P3D world. I should be reviewing it, and hopefully in the next coming weeks I'll have my new PC. I'll install all the greatest textures and weather apps and all that stuff, and we'll get better footage and hopefully more frame rates. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.